With winter weather already here, it's time for us to acclimate to the colder climate. Skin safety is as important in the winter as it is in the summer. Reporter Taylor Austin tells us more about how to protect ourselves this winter season.
In North Dakota, the winter lasts for almost 6 months, so adapting to the cold weather is a necessity while living here. Temperatures are already dipping below zero, and wind chills are making it feel even more frigid out there. This mixture of elements in our weather can be dangerous to our skin. I met with KX News' very own meteorologist, Amber Wheeler, to talk more about frostbite and how it occurs.
So frostbite's going to happen when you have really cold temperatures and cold air running over your skin, and it's basically evaporating the moisture inside your skin. And so, or it's basically freezing the moisture in your skin and creating ice crystals. And that's why you don't want to rub any areas that seem like you're getting frostbite.
We need moisture in order to have working mobility. The best thing to do is cover your extremities like your nose, ears, and fingers. Even if you are going a short distance, it's still important to bundle up and keep extra layers of warmth available in your car in case of emergencies. An extra pair of socks, a blanket, or an extra pair of pants may help you in the future if you ever find yourself stuck on the side of the road. The beginning of the frostbite process will make you feel numb. According to the Mayo Clinic, frostbite often starts out as frostnip, the earliest stage of frostbite. So if you're out shoveling this winter and your fingers start to go numb, go inside and warm up right away. However, in our state, it doesn't take long to get either.
I mean, we get temperatures here in North Dakota that you can get frostbite walking from your car to your work. I mean, I think about doctors and nurses at Sanford. You know, they may not be able to park right next to their building. I'm always seeing them having to walk through downtown to get to their job. Well, if they're not fully covered, we've had times where you can get frostbite within 5 to 10 minutes here in North Dakota, especially in the morning hours.
Kylie Buchholz is a nurse practitioner with the Skin Institute of Facial Surgery. She explains what signs to look for if you do start to experience frostnip or frostbite and what to do.
You can rewarm frostnip at home with warm water, not hot water, but when it turns to frostbite, that's when you see more of the waxy red, maybe even dark, like black colored or discoloration of the tissue. Those are going to be signs of frostbite that would require medical attention for the rewarming process.
If you do get frostbite, the long-term effects can last a lifetime.
Well, the biggest thing we worry about is tissue death or necrosis. That can occur with very severe frostbite, but sometimes even just what we call paresthesias or numbness or a decrease in sensation in the fingertips, that would be another adverse effect.
Sure, we think about frostbite when it's cold out, but what we don't oftentimes think about is the sun on our skin. Just because it isn't summertime doesn't mean that the sun's rays don't have an effect on our bodies during this time of year.
So I can't stress enough the importance of sunscreen. About 80% of the sun's rays still penetrate through the clouds in the winter, and it reflects off the snow. So you almost need double protection in the winter because of that added reflection or that added exposure.
Another common complaint that Buchholz says people have in the winter is dry skin. She says the best way to prevent that is to use a humidifier and stick with products that have hyaluronic acid because it's a moisture magnet.
While enjoying the great outdoors this winter, always be sure to bundle up in layers. Make sure to cover your fingers, your ears, and your face. For KX News, I'm Taylor Austin.
Well, at least Taylor's making the most out of the winter weather. Once you start to feel the effects of frostbite, you need to stop what you're doing and go inside to warm up because the effects are irreversible.